Self-mastery may sound familiar, but what most people think it is, isn't. For years, we were taught implicitly or explicitly that personality, intelligence, and identity were largely fixed. Improvement meant learning more information and hoping it showed up when needed. What changed wasn't motivation or culture. What changed was our understanding of how the brain and behavior actually adapt, and why most change efforts fail under pressure. Self-mastery isn't about hacks, trends, or temporary boosts. It's about installing reliable patterns that hold up when conditions are unstable. This is why I refer to it as even when there's chaos all around us. Most people already know what to do. The real gap is execution when it matters. Knowing and not doing is functionally the same as not knowing. This is why the 4 pillars of self-mastery exists. They aren't personality traits or philosophy. They're control surfaces, practical levers that shape regulation, identity, habits, and recovery speed. And recovery speed is much more important than people think. What looks like being regulated is actually a series of micro recoveries, often happening at the millisecond level. When trained well, recovery becomes automatic. That's where deep practice comes in. Not visualization as wishful thinking, not motivation. Deep practice is true mental rehearsal, training the nervous system itself, where habits reside. Under pressure, we don't rise to intention, we fall back to what's wired. Deep practice changes what's wired. What people call muscle memory is really nervous system memory, myelinated neural pathways, the same mechanism elite performers use under speed and uncertainty applies to decision making, emotional regulation, communication, and leadership. Identity visualization completes the loop. In fast-changing environments, trying to visualize a fixed destination too early creates pressure, not progress. Identity visualization isn't about titles or outcomes. It's rehearsing who you are becoming, your default responses, emotional regulation, and standards. It's a representation of what that identity looks like that might be 2 years away, but what that allows you to do is stabilize that 2-year period while you're working towards it instead of feeling like you're not there yet and things aren't working. Early progress is often internal and quiet. Habits are forming, recovery is speeding up, and identity is stabilizing before there's visible momentum. This phase is easy to rush, especially when others ask, what are you going to do? Or have you finished it yet? Do you have anything to show yet? Premature answers force premature decisions. When identity and regulation strengthen, direction clarifies. Pivots stop feeling like collapses. Action comes from agency instead of reaction. That's self-mastery, not perfection, reliability, not permanent calm, faster return, and progress that you can access starting today, because we'll talk about the levers and the drivers. As we move forward, pay attention to the feedback loops, not at the outcome level, but at the micro level, where what looks like composure, clarity, or confidence is usually a series of rapid micro recoveries.